Hi guys, this is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that you can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a question from past CAT paper. If you have not seen this, please go through the link which will be available in the description of the video. There you'll get the entire question set along with all the problems that you need to solve. Once you have done this, proceed with the rest of the video. So this is a question which came up in CAT 2004. This is basically a match the following sort of a question. It's not very difficult, but you will see a lot of questions like this which will come up in your mocks and your practice exercises. Let's see what this says. Professor Singh has been tracking the number of visitors to his homepage. His service provider has provided him with the following data on the country of origin of the visitors and the university that they belong to. So this left side table gives you basically the country from which the website visitors were there. So on day one, you have 2 visitors from Canada, 1 visitor from Netherlands, 1 from India, 2 from UK, 1 from USA. So if you add it up, the total will be 3, 4, 5, 5 plus 2, 7 visits on his website on the first day. Now, if you add up, if you look at the second table, that's the university. This is the distribution by university. So which university these visitors were from. So University 1, there was 1 visitor. University 2, there were 2 visitors. University 3, none. 4, none. 5, there was 1 visitor. 6, there was 1 visitor. 7, there were 2 visitors. And 8, there were none. So you'll have 3, 4, 5, and 7. So 7 visits here, 7 visits here. You can verify the others as well. This is 3 visits. This is 1 and 2, 3 visits. Similarly, this is 3 visits. This is 3 visits. So this is distribution by country. The second table is distribution by which university they belong to. So if you look at the questions, they all ask you which country does University 5 belong to. University can belong to which of the countries. Which among the following countries had probably 3 of the 8 listed universities, and visitors in how many universities from UK visited Professor Singh's web homepage over the 3 days. So you basically need to match the country with the university. The country with the university. So you need to figure out which university belongs to which country. Now, commonsensical thing, a university has to belong to only one country, but a country might have multiple universities. So this is the commonsensical assumption that we need to do in order to solve these questions. Okay, so let me just tabulate what I need. Okay, so as we saw, day 1 had the maximum number of visits, 2 and 3 had relatively fewer visits. So let's start accounting for these numbers. Let's start with 2s because there are fewer number of 2s to check. Okay, there are fewer number of 2s to work with. Okay, and day 2 and day 3 have lesser visitors. So let's try to first match day 2 and day 3 visitors. Okay, now if you observe, on day 3, UK has 2 visits and USA had 1 visit, right? So from all the universities in UK, you had 2 visits, and from all the universities in USA, you had just 1 visit. Now, if you observe day 3 here, University 4 had 2 visits. Now, as we discussed earlier, a university can belong to only one particular country. A country might have multiple universities, but a university has to belong to only one country. Now let's see what could be the possible match. Now we know from University 4, there are 2 visits, right? Now University 4 cannot belong to USA because if University 4 belonged to USA, right, there would be only there would have been only 1 visit in University 4, or USA might have had more than 2 or more visits. But because USA has had only 1 visit on on the third day, University 4 had two visits from on day 3. You cannot have University 4 belonging to USA. University 4 has to belong to UK. Right? So this is UK. So we have accounted for these two visits. Now, what is the only visit available? University 6 is the only visit available. University 6 has one visit on day 3 and USA had one visit on day 3. So University 3 has to belong to USA. Right? Now, you also have University 6 having a visit on day 1. Now, it will still belong to USA. So this number has to be accounted under USA's numbers on day 1. So this number is also accounted for. Okay, so I have taken care of University 6 completely. I have taken care of University 4 completely. Now this was relatively easy to match. It would have been trickier if you had 3 ones. If you had 3 ones and you had 2 and a 1 here, then 2 of those ones will belong to UK and 1 of those ones will have to belong to USA. Then you would have to use the day 1 number for that university, right? To match university to the country, which is what you will probably get in mocks these days. They have tried to complicate this by where you have to match two items at a time. Right now, the original question was just matching one attribute to one attribute here. Okay, let's proceed to day 2. Day 2, again, India had 2 visits, and if you observe carefully, University 8 had 2 visits. So you know University 8 belonged to India. So I have taken care of this, I've taken care of this, I've taken care of University 8, but you still have 1 more visit left from India. Similarly, you have 2 more visits from UK. Those might be from different universities. Okay, and on day 2, you had 1 visit from University 3, and the only visit available is Netherlands. So this has to be Netherlands. So University 3 has to be Netherlands. Netherlands also has 1 visit available. Now, I have taken care of day 2, I have taken care of day 3. Only thing left is day 1. Day 1, again, let's match the 2s first, because if you have University 2, now University 2 has 2 visits. Both of them have to be from the same country also. Canada, right? Or UK. So University 2 can belong to either Canada or UK. Similarly, University 7 has to belong to Canada or UK. One of them has to be Canada, one of them has to be UK, right? This has to be Canada or UK. Now, once you have accounted for these two visits are gone, these 2 visits are gone. You cannot have any other country, any other university from UK, because 2 of those visits will either go to 2 or to 7. They cannot be allocated to 5 or to 1. Similarly, this is gone. And 1 and 5 will be India and Netherlands. This will be India or Netherlands. This will be India or Netherlands. So this is what we have as of now, right? We have day 2, everything sorted. Day 3, everyone sorted. But day 1, there is some ambiguity. Let's go to the questions one by one and try to solve them. Okay. Question number 1. To which country does University 5 belong to? Now, 5 can belong to either India or Netherlands, right? So option 1, India or Netherlands, but not USA. Question number 2, University 1 can belong to. University 1 can belong to either India or Netherlands from the options. Option 3. Question number 3, which among the listed countries can possibly host 8 listed universities? Which of them can have 8 universities? Okay, now let's see. University 1 is Netherlands or India. University 2 will have UK, Canada. Okay, let's do it by country. Now, India will have University 8, right? And 1 out of these 2, University 1 or University 5. It cannot have both. It can have only 1 out of these 2. So India will have 2 universities. It will not have 3 universities. So this is out. So 4 is also out. Let's look at UK. How many universities UK will have? UK will have university 7 and 1 out of 2 or 4, not both. So UK also can have only 2 universities. So this is also out. Option 1 will be our correct choice. And the last one, visitors from how many universities from UK visited Professor Singh's homepage in the 3 days? Okay, so basically we need to find how many universities are there in UK based on this data. Now we have already calculated this. In the previous one, UK has only 2 universities, so option 2. Now, this is not a very difficult question. Usually in the mocks, you will get slightly more trickier ones where you will not be able to completely match only on one day. You will have to probably match it based on 2 days or 3 days even. This is very common in matching medals to athletes or goals to different clubs and all those sort of things. A moderate level set in an exam situation, this level of difficulty should be solvable in about 8 minutes time. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you want, and if you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.